I got one.
Go ahead.
North-south escape.
Okay. What do you usually do?
Shit, press them off and try to get space, and then
Pressing them off is hard because you got completely working gravity against you. The tricky part with north-south escapes is the fact that the person's obviously on top and you're pretty far away from their legs, and it's hard to hook the legs. You got to constantly keep changing angles. One thing Jacques taught me was this.
We don't have to really cover this if we don't have to.
What? So look,
no, we're covering.
as you go sexual, so before he goes to north-south, they're sexual. So as you're going to north-south right here, go ahead.
I'd probably make it here.
Okay. Okay. I want to be able to control his hips out here. Okay. Because he's gonna want to go chest to chest. Okay. And he's gonna want to go this way here. So even if he goes here, sometimes get grip on the belt here, and you push him off this way here. Okay, stay low. Okay. And you keep walking back this way here, because I need to create movement towards this space or the same space on the other side. And as I'm pushing, he's probably going to be going chest to chest. Okay. And I want to be able to use my legs as a pendulum. And you'll be able to frame. If I don't frame you and get your hips away, you're gonna be able to just keep me flat. The problem is that it's not easy to get out of north-south. That's why I tell you guys, go north-south. If you can control that north-south, man, you gotta get control.
So, but the prerequisite for north-south is to get my hips close to your head.
Get your hands up, okay. Meaning from the top?
Yeah, in top position.
From the top, you wanna be here, right? Because what you want is, you wanna attack something. So what do you typically attack from north-south?
Maybe
Or you're just going to north-south because
Professor told me to.
you like it? Oh, okay, good. So what do you usually attack from north-south?
North-south, it's just stabilizing position for me and where I'm out. I don't really have a.
Typically guys that go to north-south, they attack a couple things. They either do, what do you call it, a head-on, not a head-on, but what do you call it, north-south choke, because it's north-south. It's weird to do north-south choke from the guard. And you do north-south choke where this hand basically goes on this side here, and you do a reverse guillotine right here, and then your head goes on this side right here, okay? And the armpit's here. Your right hand blocks the hip, and then you're gonna slither back to your left, 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 more, back to your left, down to the left, squeeze, and go down to the left, slither back and to the left, back to the left. Okay, so you're pulling the chin up. So there's the north-south choke, okay? There's also here, as you go here, okay? Give me a little bit of business here, and then your hand wraps around the head, deep, right here, and now your head goes on this side, right here, okay? And now, from here, your right hand grabs the belt, if they have one, or the hip, and push away. Because now, as you begin to now pull my chin with your armpit here, you go flat. You're gonna go back this way and go flat. And you're gonna, yeah, flat and sprawl and reverse arm up to your left, to your left. You see how you frame the hip?
Yeah.
Because for me to relieve it, I have to go this way here. Yeah, and he just extends this. Okay. So that's north-south choke, okay? And then there's also the Munson choke right here, which is a north-south. So here he's got basically, it's like a north-south guillotine, but get the head down, right here, okay? So sometimes right here the hand comes through, because here he's got the arm over. If my arm is under his elbow, his elbow's over my arm, he should frame my hip, because he should be able to finish this. Yes, right here, with one arm by pushing my hip. Yeah, yes. See, I'm gonna push you, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes this hand comes underneath here, and now basically you're gonna go for a guillotine. So your left hand grabs your right hand, or yeah, your right hand grabs your left hand right here, and you're here, and then you sprawl up again, and I start slithering backwards, and now lifting. Okay. So those common chokes, or the cutter choke, where your right hand's coming in, and for a cutter. Okay, but you anticipate that. Okay, so now for me to escape, as he's here, he's going to north-south. Yeah, I'm monitoring the hips. Okay, so as he's walking north-south, okay, go ahead. No, get your hips close, because you're not, if his hips are all like high up like that, go ahead, put your hips up high like that. Okay, okay, you're able to recompose a guard. So he's gonna have low hips, and he's gonna slither to the side. Okay, so as we go here, okay, you keep him away from here. Now from here, if I'm on my side, this is no good for him. He's gonna want to flatten me out. Let's see, you got into deep north-south right here. Okay, so from here, my hands go on his belt, and my fist into his hips, and I frame, and I begin to walk away from him here. He will still want to walk back into you, okay? But I'm pushing here. And momentarily, I go 1, 2, that's not enough. Maybe this, but the point is that you exit north-south. So, what you do is I'm gonna go north-south. For me, what I want to do when I get to north-south, we're gonna hit this one. When I get to north-south, I want to control the hips right here. See it? So I don't even want to let him push me away, but it's hard for me to stop him from putting his fist into my hips. And now from here, you bridge up and push that way, right there. And now you see how hard it is to keep my hips away. And now from here, you're gonna lift your hips. Yes, and push away. Yeah, see, even that right there. He got his knee in and he recovered, because you have to keep your arms stiff, and the pressure in enables your legs to pendulum. Does that make sense? Do it again. Just go ahead. So you're gonna grab right there, and the fists, not the wrist, but like your fists going, yes. Yeah, because look, no matter what here now is you push me away, but lift your hip a little bit. Yes, right there. You see that? Look, I'm driving all my weight in here. And from here, he starts now lifting his leg. 1, 2, go. Yes. And now from here, I mean, it's not north-south, but he's already back to at least the side control. I'm trying to get back to north-south. He does the same thing. Yeah, that's good. Go. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. You see that? So you're going to frame the hips, and I just want you to keep them away. From here, as your hips drop, if you go 1 and 2, and you're gonna push and pull. Okay? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. You just start on north-south. As you frame them away. Matthew, go ahead.